Hello YouTube! So today a little bit different video because I still feel... I'm sorry, I don't really feel it, but I'm still a bit sick and I'm not really into recording, and probably in the next few days there will be another video, a real lore video. However, this week I haven't really been up to it due to me being a bit sick and due to me being once again ESO addicted. That said, if you want to watch more lore, and I'm going to do this at the start of the video right now instead of at the end, and I'm sorry for the people I'm pissing off by doing this at the start, but if you want to see more lore, you should actually visit this channel. The name of the channel is The Big E15. The guy has been working really hard and he's actually been putting out Elder Scrolls content 2 times a week, and I don't know how he manages it, but his videos are very well researched, very well made, and the guy is just an amazing guy overall. He actually made a thank you message for me, and he really shouldn't have done that, but again, help his channel grow, because he actually makes videos in a lot of the same manner as I do, just telling the story, and he already has quite a big library of videos. I mean, he certainly has more videos than I had at 93 subscribers, since I had only 2 videos back then, and I was very lazy back then, and this guy is very dedicated, and if you want to watch his videos, check the link in the description. With that said, sorry for the long intro, I'll immediately kick off with this video subject. So this video is more or less a response video to the people that commented on my last video on who I think will become the next Emperor of Tamriel. And you should actually watch that video because it's like the groundwork of this video. In the last video I discussed who could be the Emperor of Tamriel, and a lot of people were actually sort of pissed off at me, since they still think that it will become the last Dragonborn from Skyrim. Now, that's a popular opinion within the lore community that a lot of people have, that since he has dragon blood, he's like the Septims of old and he can reclaim the throne. And well, I believe that even the guy in Solitude during the Potema questline says if Potema were alive right now, she will be the one with the dragon blood and she would be the rightful emperor or something. And well, I want to debunk a little bit of the Dragonborn be emperor stuff, and in the meantime I also want to put the mind at ease for those who think that it will. I'm going to try. This is unscripted like all my other discussions, because it gives a more nuanced way of saying it, because always whenever I write a script it's always in my opinion and I don't get a way to nuance it because I stick to the script. So the Dragonborn, why? A lot of people think that he will become emperor, that he or she will become emperor or empress after Skyrim, because he or she has dragon blood. They have dragon blood in themselves, and that would make them the right person for the throne. That is what a lot of people say, and yes, that would be true in the Third Era. However, you have to realize that after Martin Septim sacrificed himself, there was no longer a need for a Dragonborn emperor. It's the same with why the Mede dynasty, if in the places where their rule is established and accepted, they are true emperors, not because they have dragon blood, but well, it's a little bit of sovereignty of a nation, if you follow my. I mean, it's no longer about the dragon blood. The dragon blood is no longer required to keep Mundus safe, because Martin Septim sealed it forever. So the dragon blood in itself as an argument is not an instant win argument for the Dragonborn in the regard of becoming emperor. That's one of my big issues with this. And also another issue that I have with it is that a lot of people say, well, my Dragonborn fought for the Empire and he will probably reclaim the throne, blah blah blah, blah like that. And I get it, really. But you have to realize that Skyrim is a game of choice. While you and maybe another half of the community made the choice to fight for the Empire, Another half of this community fought for the Stormcloaks and made Skyrim an independent nation, and actually, and their character actually hates the Empire or hates Cyrodiil. And there are people who joined the Dark Brotherhood, there are people who joined the Thieves Guild, etc., became Master Thief. There are people whose character has a general distaste for empires in general, or for Imperials, or for Cyrodiil in general. That is the problem, that if they would make the... Look, no matter if I wanted or not, I mean, I think it would be... I think as a person... okay, that really sounds like I'm some sort of alien, but I think that as an Elder Scrolls fan and as a Skyrim fan, I would love it if the Dragonborn became Emperor. However, there are people who wouldn't want it, and who wouldn't want their memories as their Skyrim character being gone into, well, he became Emperor no matter what I had to say in it. I mean, I only determined that part of his life. The thing about Elder Scrolls is that you can make your own character, and that character is absolutely yours. And that's also the reason why Bethesda doesn't give any historical roles to their characters after the game ended. You could of course say, well, the hero of Kvatch, Sheogorath in Skyrim, that was a nice touch, and that the Nerevarine should have went to Akavir or something. I mean, those things we know, however, it doesn't say anything about their life afterwards. I mean, for example, the Nerevarine going to Akavir, they do, I believe, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they don't say under what circumstances. I mean, people who played a complete thief and complete scumbag character could say, well, he fled from Tamriel to Akavir. People who played like an Imperial, pro-Imperial character, they could say, well, he went there to go and scout for the Empire, and that's the point. However, if you would take the Dragonborn, the Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls character of like 11 million people, I believe that was the sales number of Skyrim, or even higher, way higher. No matter. A lot of people's Skyrim character, you would say, well, he or she became Emperor. He did that, no matter what the player says. And while you would of course like that your Dragonborn became Emperor, there are people who wouldn't like that the Dragonborn became Emperor. And that's something that Bethesda will keep into consideration. They could make him... And another thing is, I saw someone saying, could he become a general? Well, yes, the Dragonborn could become a general if, for example, or could even become Emperor, if, for example, Elder Scrolls 6 was set into such a universe that the main quest made you become Emperor or a general or something. However, there would also be an option, like in Skyrim, to just not do the main quest. And I think that that's where the thing is. Bethesda doesn't give historical roles to their characters because they know that Elder Scrolls is for complete role players, and the role players determine what their character is. And they cannot just say, well, everybody did it differently, but in the end, all their characters did the same thing. That's not how Bethesda generally works. And that is why how sad it may be, I don't think that the Dragonborn will actually do anything past Skyrim. I think that, I mean, we already sort of know that he'll probably go to a Hermaeus Mora's service, and that he'll become like Mirak in Apocrypha, forever enclosed, or no, forever imprisoned. Could be, we don't really know, we won't know until Elder Scrolls 6 what happens to the Dragonborn. But I don't think that he'll have any historical role. It could be, really, I'm just a person, I could be wrong, but I mean, look at what I've said before, like, Bethesda doesn't give major historical roles to their characters, just for the fact that people could have role-played it differently. And people would like, well, if that is what all my Skyrim memories led to, well, then I guess those weren't good memories. Because, for example, they hated the Empire. I mean, it's a little bit extreme, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, I think that's the core of it, and I'm sorry if there wasn't really that much of an Elder Scrolls video, but I'm not really into making videos right now, and yet I wanted to make some content for you. And at the same time, again, promote my friend the Big E15, because he makes amazing videos at a much more consistent rate than I do. And whenever I am not a week long, like now, not there to make videos, he'll be there to make 2 videos in that same week at in a consistency that, well, it's just amazing. So really, watch his videos. He made a video on either yesterday or today. I don't know how it is in converted time zones, but on the crowns atop one of the 2 factions in Hammerfell. And well, that's a video that I wanted to do for a long time, but I just couldn't find any good information. And yet his video is very good and very well thought out. So I can really recommend you watching this video. And also all his other videos, because he did a piece on the Civil War, he did a bit of Skyrim, really like how it unfolded, not who was right or wrong like I did, but really like what are the factual things in the Civil War. He made a video on Orsinium, he made a video on, well, on a lot. So I'm sorry, I'll be back really soon. I'll try to be back coming weekend. I'll try to upload the video on Dunmer history then, so you already know what will be coming up. But I'm just not really in a position to do it right now. So I'm sorry, I hope you forgive me. And in the meantime, watch the Big E's videos, because his videos are nearly as good as mine, if not better. And well, they're binge worthy. So with that said, I'll see you next time. And before I forget, because this was an unscripted video, if you liked the video, of course subscribe to my channel for mostly Elder Scrolls lore, these kind of discussions. I mean, if you're here for the first time, I mean, click on my other videos, they're better than this one. Of course, if you want personal contact with me, I'm nearly always up for a chat. There's my Discord in the description and my Instagram in the description. Both are viable options to make a chat with me. I always accept personal correspondence. However, of course, sometimes I'm always busy, and well, I'm sorry if I'm really short in answering then, but know that I'm always up for a conversation with people. And yeah, you know, I'm sorry if this keeps on going and going, but Mr. The Big E15, if you're watching, I watched your thank you video only just now because I've been really busy for the past few days, and well, it made me realize how lucky I am to have been discovered so early on. And I mean, I want to thank all of you for sticking with me, everyone who's watching this video and who's not watching this video but who has watched a video of me in the past. I mean, it means a lot to me, and I hope that in the end we can all make the Elder Scrolls community a little bit better. With that said, I'll see you in the next video, probably in a few days. Bye bye!